welcome back to another upload. I know it's probably going to be early than when I normally usually re-upload, but I have time. I really necessarily don't have time. I work all week and all weekend, but I get off early, so I still have time to do 40 minutes or what video for another show that I'm currently watching. So when I watch shows, I devote my time and dedication to that just one show. If I ever dip off and dabble into any other show, it's because I've seen it multiple times. But we're just gonna jump into today's video. The setting and lighting looks good. I look really good. I just got off work. I just came back from some store runs, bought some. Okay. Wow, that was weird. Okay. Excuse me. Surprising to me when I found out it was a Netflix original. Netflix originals, Blood and Water. Seasons 1. Wow. Elite television, you guys. When I tell you elite television, I cannot soon to comprehend how good this show really is. Because I've heard of it when it first got introduced on Netflix and everybody was talking about it. It was popular on first release. I remember everybody tweeting about it on Twitter. I tuned in the first episode and then I got sidetracked with something else, and this was like a while back. This was like way back in Arkansas, so you can imagine like how many years ago that was, like 3 maybe. It's probably sounds a bit accurate because they're going on their 4th season, dropping this March. So it's been 3 seasons so far, so it makes sense that it's been 3 years since I've rekindled. Just the way I am. So I've seen half of it and I was like, it's really good, but I never really sat down and watch it. And if you know me, you know it takes time for me to like actually sit down and watch a series. Either I sit down and binge it all in one sitting for a long period of time, or it takes me a minute to get there. And this is one of the shows where it took me a minute, but I'm here now and I'm ready and I'm all caught up. I am currently on either, is it 2 or 3? I'm currently on either seasons, probably 2. I think it's 2. I think I just started. I think I finished season 1 for sure last night, and I think it just went into season 2. I don't know if I'm still in season 2 or if season 2 is already over. I think I'm still into season 2, but I'm just gonna talk about season 1 because we're finished with that, and I know for sure I'm done with that, so I can talk about that. I'm just gonna jump right into the adults of the show. First we have Pulang's mom and dad. I want to start with her mom. I feel for her, kind of. I get it. You are very curious what your daughter is up to all hours of the night when she's running, sneaking off from class, doing God knows who what. Like, I get your frustration, but you don't seem that concerned. You seem concerned enough, but to me, you don't seem that concerned. I don't know if it's just because you really just don't care that badly. Like, try to portray that you do. I don't know what that is about, but you could be better at like talking to your daughter and like getting to know the real absolute problem. Will she ever tell you? Maybe not, but can't blame a girl for trying, so like you could at least, I mean, I'm not gonna say she doesn't try at all, because she does. I don't think she tries hard enough as a mom is what I'm saying. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Other than that, I kind of like her mom. This is just season 1 though. I don't know what they're gonna get in tune with her mom. I know they just had the trial, and apparently her husband told her to get an abortion. I don't know what they got going on in their business, but yeah, let's probably respect our daughter more and maybe talk, and maybe she'll open up to you. I don't know. Moving on to her dad. So I think he did it. I really think he's tried. I think he did. He did sell his daughter. Why though? Are they ever gonna tell us why he did it? Cause we're still like, oh, now we know he's done it. I want to know why, because you still to have 2 more other kids that you kept. Why just sell your one? Was that just the golden goose for you? Just thought you were just gonna like make a bank and just sell a kid and What can someone can they are they I don't know. Let me finish the show first before I like ask questions. But I was very quietly confused with why he what was the reasoning, sir? I don't know. I don't know. You're a nasty, nasty man. Truth be told, honestly, you're a nasty man, and you will be handled due time. Next group of adults or whatever, parents, whatever you want to call them, is Fakile's parents. I don't like the mom. The dad is clueless. The mom is evil, kidnapping children. You have all this money. Okay, when they showed that scene of her, okay, I don't know, I think this was when, before Wendy told, the media that it was Fakile who was sleeping with Sam. Her mom threatened the principal and was like, oh, you know all the money me and my husband are donating to this school. You have all this money, so you say. Why didn't you why didn't you just go adopt a child? Why couldn't you? You got all this money. You're in the school screaming about all the money you donate for a school. But you couldn't take some of that money to get a child the legal way. You had to illegally associate yourself in a sex trafficking, kidnapping situation to get a child instead of just adopting. I don't know. Or surrogate. You couldn't bear the child yourself. You could have got a surrogate. It's so many ways to have a child without kidnapping. That's just me though. You're a nasty woman, and I don't we're gonna see what happens to you. We're gonna see what happens to you. Her dad, useless. I don't know. He seems very, very clueless. When him and Fakile were at the pool, I think this was like later in the season, towards the end, when they were at the pool talking, and he was telling, okay, because I don't know why Fakile haven't put the puzzle pieces together. Your parents only tell you about this one memory that they have with you, and that's when you almost drowned. Because to me, I raised questions in my head like, oh, is that the only memory you have with your own daughter? Why didn't Fakile think, oh, my parents seem to talk about this one memory all the time, constantly. My maybe sister have told me that, she raised the suspicion of why my parents don't bring up where I'm from, where I come from, the hospital that I came from, baby pictures. Does that not align in your mind? Because it did in mine. And then he's constantly saying, oh, when you drowned and we weren't a match. Then when he said we weren't a match for the blood infusion, oh, then the puzzle pieces start to come. They were already there. They should have been already there. But I'm not going to tell you how to put your life together. So yeah, I think he's kind of clueless. You weren't a match for your daughter, so you didn't think that maybe she may not be your daughter with all this mess coming up into air now. I don't know. I just think he's pretty dumb. I don't know. Maybe he knows, or maybe he's a good actor on pretending he doesn't know. But I think he just doesn't. I think he's clueless. I think he's like a dumb person. Anyways, not to be mean, but next, adult, the principal. Okay, so you're kind of spineless when it comes to controlling your school. I think we've all come in agreement with that. I think everyone kind of knows that. I think you know that. I get it. You have the authority over all these rich, entitled white kid, not really white, but you have the authority over these rich, entitled kids with a lot of money and their parents always coming in here wavering that in your face, saying, oh, I'm donating all this money for you, so you have to be sneaky and vindictive for my child to get their way. I get why she could be stressing with this, but you are the principal in charge. You have the higher power. You could stop some of this shit, especially the bullying. You could stop some of that shit, but she didn't. I don't know if she's going to in near future, but she did not. Where do we go here from now? Where do we go now from here now, sister? I don't know. You just need to have more control over your students. Next, kind of adult-ish. I'm gonna talk about Sam and his wife together. It's like kind of like a pair thing. They're kind of paired together. Sam, you're gonna rot in jail and hell for the rest of your life, for eternity, over and over and over again. Bye-bye. Good riddance. I don't know if you're gonna come back. I hope you do not. It's out in the media, so if you do come back, which if this is like, if it was real life, he would come back. I don't know if they're gonna make him come back in the show, but if it was real life, he would. Because that's what predators do. Anyways, either they come back or they prey on someone else. It's a never-ending cycle. But anyways, you're a sick man. Mad because, well, not mad. Living your life vicariously through a teenage girl because you were a failed Olympian. Boo fucking who. When his wife said that to him in the scene when she was kicking him out, I was rooting for her, but on the other side of the cafeteria. I was agreeing, but I was also like plotting her death sentence as well, because you're not off the hook neither, Miss Girl, but this is not for you right now. You're a nasty man having a secret family. Why do men think they can just get away with that? Having a secret family while also being in a insidious, disgusting, pedophilic relationship with a teenager that you're coaching. Abuse of power, manipulation 101, gaslighting 101. Where are the parents? I guess she's too busy donating for the school to realize her child was getting taken advantage of by a predator teacher. But it's not like Fakile said she necessarily didn't get taken advantage of, because she said she was in the relationship and she wanted him, but she got taken advantage of. I don't know what she needs to get in trouble too. She's the child. She's a literal minor. I don't know what the laws are on that side of the region. They did say Fakile was technically a consenting adult. I don't know how. She's 17. She's still a minor. I don't know how that's considered a consenting adult, but, do as you please with your life. That's still too young. Consenting or not, even 18 is not even consenting enough, but that's the legal age for USA. So, but 17 though, an age down, if that law is real, you guys are sick. But yeah, you're going to hell, Mr. Man. And your wife, I feel for you, sister, but at the same time, you going into the school, I was on her side up until her trying to confront Fakile, making the issue way bigger than itself. Well, it is a big issue, but she making it all about her, I think, in a way, because she was like, you ruined my family, you ruined my marriage. Fakile isn't the one in the marriage. Sam and you are. And Fakile didn't know he was married or with child. Maybe you should scream and hustle with your nasty, cheating, pedophilic husband instead of barging into a high school to scream at a child. Calling her all types of C words and like, girl, Fakile, that's who you should have put the restraining order on, not your sister, whatever. So, those are my thoughts on that couple. They're both gonna rot, perish into hell, disintegrate, whatever. I don't think his wife is a nasty woman. Does have a nasty spirit. I don't think she's a nasty person, though. Do with that as you may. But, moving on, I think that's all the, adults that... Oh, they just brought in the therapist the end of season 1 for Fakile. I'm gonna share a couple thoughts on her. I also like started season 2 as well, so I already been introduced into the therapist and Sam, them being related. So I already know about that. So I'm just gonna share my thoughts on her as well. I got my eye on you. You seem up to no good. And then when she requested to counsel Pulang as well, what are you up to? Because it seems like it's no good. I feel like she was putting in Fakile's head to get that. I think she's playing puppet master in those therapy sessions. I don't think she's really helping her. Maybe that's just me and my interpretation on that. I don't believe she's really helping her. That little flashback scene with Fakile, her dad, I don't know what that was about, but I got my eye on you. You seem suspect. But that's my thoughts on all the adults in the show for now. We're going to move on to the students, the children. First up, we have Wendy. I want to say sister, but right now she's cousin. She's cousin because, like, when you call someone cousin, you're like family, but you're extended. That's kind of like how I feel with Wendy. She did all that. She did all that, and she was a terrible person majority of the first season. But towards the end, I feel I can see her redemption arc starting to, apply itself. So it's not like I hate you fully because I understand, but why did you have to... Okay, come, let's chat, Wendy. The newspaper thing, why are you rallying behind this so hard, so heavenly? You want to be... What is the end goal for you here? What is the plan? You want to be this bitch girl boss, always over everything. There's multiple clubs you can run. You can be a leader of any... And isn't that what she starts to do towards the end of the series? She starts to dabble into different clubs and try to tackle those. Go be head bitch somewhere else. Maybe, what was it, newspaper? Maybe the newspaper or whatever that club was you were in first, which they demoted you twice. Maybe that's not for you, baby girl. You've already collected your hate campaign from that because you were being messy. When she didn't want to change Pulang's script back about Fakile, when she didn't want to change the article back, I was literally getting so fucking livid. I was like, why is it so hard for you to change the name back to the original? Why is it so hard for you to put the original article back into the original sport? Wendy, you're making it very, very hard for me to root for you when you're doing bad things. I don't know. Maybe she's coming out of that. Who knows? We just finished the season with her giving Fakile's name to the media, so all hope is lost for my sister, sister cousin. I just pray that she come out the clutches of being a nasty, evil spirit young woman, because I see potential, I see greatness, and we could do something here, because she's obviously like our it girl too. I can see it. I don't know if anyone else, I don't know if I'm alone. I can be alone in this. It's fine. Anyways, enough on Wendy. Praying it gets better. Praying night and morning it gets better. I hope so. But she's an evil person as of right now. Next person is Wade. He's precious. I say that every time he's on the screen. He's so precious. Every time he's always confronted or like in a weird, awkward situation, he starts mumbling and jumbling and just like fucking up his words. And I think that's really cute. I just think it's precious. Simply put, when he was doing wrestling, I was like, okay, Wade, you're looking, okay. You don't seem like the shy guy that they portray at the beginning. I can tell you got some layers to you. Period. Let's get into that. Let's learn more about Wade. Okay, but yeah, less about Sam and less about that. More about Wade. Yeah. That's pretty much it about him and Poolang and KB. Whatever trifecta, triangle, whatever you want to call that mess, I call it. So I kind of was on Wade's side at first. I'm gonna say this. I don't ship Poolang and KB. I just don't see that going anywhere. I'm sorry if you are. I don't know their stand name. I don't ship that. I'm not a fan. I don't ship that. I don't see it happening in real time. I actually see her and Wade being more in a relationship more than I see her and KB. And I think I'm right. The scenes that I've been seeing in like season 1 when they would like have physical contact and it would be like intimate, or they would like have scenes where they talk about their feelings for each other, and Poolang and Wade have both confessed that they felt something the first night that they met. I don't know if they're going to get back into that or if they're just going to like disintegrate that, because Wade is kind of letting go of Poolang as of what it looks like. He looks like he's letting go of Poolang and moving on to Tahira. I'll get in my thoughts on that when I get on Tahira. I don't know why I'll save it for her. I'll just save it for her. But, I really just want Poolang just to like heal first after the whole sister restraining order situation that just got handed to her just now at the end of this season. Let's heal first before we put her in a situation to make her choose. The one episode where they were in the gym and Wade was like, I can't do this anymore, Poolang. And then he turns around and says, okay, I can help you. The back and forth, make up your mind. Either you want to help Poolang and you like her, or you don't want to help her and you don't like her anymore. Make up your mind, please, because I can't take an indecisive man. And I'm sure my sister cannot as well. So, like, let's make a decision. Let's make it quick, okay? You can either friend zone and help out, or you can just remove yourself altogether. Anyways, those are my thoughts on Wade, though. Precious kid. He's precious. That's about it. Next character is Reese. I don't really have a real issue. Well, I have one issue, but that's about it, though. What's your beef with Poolang? You're like sidekick to Chris sidekick to Fakile. So it's like you're trickled down. You're like the third person sidekick, and you have beef with her sister. Maybe you should back up and watch your mouth. I don't know. When they just introduced the plot line for her mother and the drug queen pin thing going on. She got going on over there. You do you, baby girl. You do you to help your mom. I don't know if your mom wants to help. It looks like she doesn't, but I get it. So I'm not going to speak on that in a vindictive way. You do you. All blessings go to you on that. Let's stop the hate with Poolang, though. Okay? Thanks. Next character is Chris, actually. I hate him. You could have guessed that, though. I do not like Chris. What is your I thought Reese had a problem with Poolang. He has a bigger issue. What is your issue, Chris? What really is your issue with Poolang? Because he's out to get her. And the whole time, because I'm watching this with my brother, so it's like the whole time I'm screaming at the screen. I'm like, stay out of women's business. Stay out of women's business. You are a man who's not even doing work in school, who's going around getting drunk, playing with people's hearts. Not to mention he's in a triangle relationship with, what's her name? I forgot. Zama, and what was that boy's name? Him, the other kid. You're in a triangle relationship with those two. You can't even make up your mind who you want to date. I think we have bigger fish. I think we have, and your parents are not even answering your phone. I think we have bigger fish than attacking, setting up, exposing Pulang. I think we have bigger fish. Let's find a real hobby outside of messing and digging into women's business, because you don't know what's going on. You want to be this big man on campus, this big protector over Fakile. She don't need you. She has a father. Maybe you should go talk to yours. I don't know. He's just really annoying. Every time he's on the screen, he's just spewing hate for Pulang. So I can't get behind that. I can't get behind him not making up his mind. Do you want Zama or do you want this other boy? You're dating Zama. You cheat on Zama. You let Reese conflict your mind, make you think that a three-way is good for a relationship. Your two significant partners that you only like individually don't like each other. Are you like, what's going on? If you would take that energy off of Pulang and put it into your own poly relationship, you would realize your two partners don't even talk to each other unless they're having sex. But and that's why you're single. That whole him and Wendy, I don't want him getting in anything with Wendy. Wendy already has her issues within herself, but I don't need him adding on to her character with his bitch ass, nasty ass energy. I don't need two evil spirits clinking together and making a demon, because Wendy she's evil, but she's trying to break through. He's just teetering on evil and more evil. He needs to get off the scene and get off now. Enough on him, though. Let's find a real hobby. Next character is KB. I feel for KB because he doesn't know anything. He's like literally left in the dark. For a good reason, though, because we still don't know what's going on with his mom. When he first told me that she picked up for London, when he first mentioned it, I was like, slay, because I want to visit London. It's just like a me thing. And I figure out that that's not really a good thing for him. So I'm like, oh, not slay. Counseling. Worried about Pulang liking you, worried about Pulang and Wade. Counseling, therapy. Let's talk about our mommy issues and our daddy issues, because obviously you live with your father and you really don't talk to your father. You really don't let's figure out. That's mainly the entirety of the kids of the show. Counseling and therapy sessions immediately, because the parents are not involved. The parents are not involved, and the ones that are involved actually. So counseling and therapy. And a new therapist for Fakile, because she's an evil woman. So yeah. Those are my thoughts on KB. I don't mind him and Pulang. They're kind of cute. I know it's going nowhere, so I'm going to take it for what it is. Cute. But yeah. That's about it. You need to get over yourself. Insecure man thinking Pulang and Wade have something going on. Everybody else can realize they're just friends. I mean, they kind of flirt here and there, but you're not around for that, so you wouldn't know that. So all you know is they're just friends. Whatever you're making up in your head, those fictitious tales, stop. Next, the rapper stuff too. Good luck, Charlie. Next character is Zama. I like Zama. I really like Zama. She's really queenie. I'm kind of upset that she's not really in this. I kind of wish they had her transfer over to, but actually I don't really wish that, because they would destroy her too. Just like they don't like Pulang and they're trying to take her down from the inside, they would take out Zama too. And with her being connected to Chris and that other man, they would try to destroy my good sis. So I'm so glad that she's actually not involved in that school. So yeah, I love her. I love her hair. Her hair to me honestly is the best. I'm gonna rate hairstyles and like who I think has like the best hair, and I think she's taking first place for me. She's taking first place for me. I love her hair. She always switches it up in this different cute style. I love the colors. Yes, black girls, bring out exotic colors, please, and in black protective styles. Yes, yum. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Thanks. So yeah, I'm so glad she kicked Chris' ass to the curb. Cause when she was telling me that her and that other boy don't speak unless they're, yeah, no. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get out. You gotta get out now. Chris is obviously, he needs healing and therapy. And I'm so glad Zama said, I'm not doing this anymore. And she got the fuck away. I'm glad they both dropped his ass. But I'm glad Zama left first. Because you needed to get out of that. I don't even know how she got tricked back into that. Because when I seen Chris pulling up on her, I'm like, oh, he's going to pull her back in. He got the other guy 20 minutes before. It was literally his demise plan to get them both in a poly relationship without even having them in the same room to do it. I'm thinking when I seen him go up to the boy, I'm thinking, oh, maybe Zama's near and he's going to just bring them together and just have them rekindle. No, he vindictively goes behind each other's back and just, oh, I love you. You're the one I want, but I won't let the other one go. You need to go to therapy. Let both of them go, actually. I'm so glad my sister got out of that. That's Zama. Next person is Fakile. Sister, I want to call you sister, but you make me side-eye you a lot. A lot this season. Hopefully we get better from here, because I want to like you because you're one of the main character, it girl, you know, the sister of the main character. You're like, you know, peanut butter and jelly. I want you to be in my starter pack up there, my favorites, but you just keep going down the dumpster fire, and it's not even her fault. It's these adults around her who's dementing her. First, we have that predator teacher. Then you have her mind manipulating, controlling, freak-ass mom. That friend group, Reese and Chris, the baboons, whatever you want to call them, they're not helping either. Chris they literally have a live hate campaign against her sister. Maybe mind your business. Mind your business. And now, this therapist, who I have no clue, which I feel like is out to get my sister. Both of them, actually, because she just requested for Pulaine to get a therapy session. So now I'm scared. I am terrified. She's going to try to rip them up. When they did the DNA test, I don't know if that was season 2 or the end of season 1. I kind of like watch it flow into the next season. So I don't know if it ended like that or started like that. But when they did that DNA test and it came out negative, I was shook. I was like, what do you mean it's negative? I knew then. I was like, tampered. Somebody tampered with that. We got to figure out who. And I know Pulang's going to figure it out because she obviously knows it's been tampered with. But that just kind of threw me off because I'm like, okay, we're going to get back to loving our sister again because she just got a restraining order on her. Might I ask Miss Fakile about the Really? And plus she's acting like she's just this cute little small Bambi who's in damsel in distress when you're literally having a love-hate relationship with Pulang. One minute you want to be in her face, next minute you hate her because you're letting your demented group of people in your circle change your fucking narrative every 2 minutes. Do you not have a brain process thought of your own? I don't know. I don't want to seem harsh on you, sister, but I gotta ask the questions. We gotta get serious here. And then you're letting Chris tell you about Pulang, and he don't even know her from a can of paint. You're gonna let him decide. Whatever. I'm not even gonna stress myself out. Whatever. So, those are my thoughts on Fakile. I'm so glad that I feel bad about how it got out about her and Sam's relationship, but I'm glad that it's over. In theory, we hope. It's supposed to be over, so if it's not, oh boy. Oh boy. But I'm so glad for now it's idle. It should be dead and ended, but it's idle, so we don't have to worry about him for now. I knew in my gut that he wasn't all handy and dandy. When I found out that they were even, I was like, ew. You were just teaching her in the I talked about her mom. Her mom's a nasty ass woman. You lying, sneaking around. Your beef with Pulang for almost figuring out your stupid little secret, which you couldn't even keep. It's not a secret if it can't be kept, in my opinion. I just really feel for Fakile. Now she's drinking, diving into pools, about to drown herself. I get it, sister, but you definitely needed that therapy. You definitely needed the therapy sessions. I don't know if it should have been that therapist, but we definitely needed the therapy. Because I was like, is she just going to drink herself to death the rest of the season? I was scared. I'm scared. I'm still petrified of what's going to happen with her because it keeps getting worse because now we know, the audience knows, Pulang knows the DNA test was tampered with, but Fakile doesn't know that. So it's literally going to get worse from here. Prayers up. Prayers up, everyone. Next person that I want to discuss is Tahira. I almost forgot her. I kind of like Tahira. She really wasn't in this season. I kind of made me upset. She was literally only in this to be pulled and pushed away by Wade or Wendy. It's pretty much her whole entire existence in the show so far was to either get pulled in, pulled out by Wade. One minute he thinks he likes you, the next minute he's running off in the mist with Pulang. One minute you and Wendy are cool. The next minute, it's like, I don't know, night and day. It's like, it's literally, I don't know. I really feel for Tahira. I hope it gets better for her. Hope she gets more storylines. I like her so far. I think she's very interesting. Seems more interesting than Chris. So let's learn more about Tahira. And I actually think her and Wade are kind of cute. They went on a date and I seen them kissing. That was really cute. We love that cute shit. Period. I ship him and Pulang more. So I'm sorry Tahira, but I don't think that's your man, girl. Cute for the moment, but I don't think that's your man the way you do. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Tahira. Would love to see more next season. And last but not least is Pulang. My sister, my girl, my queenie. My sister, she does not think. She does not think. She just goes. And kind of same. That's why I kind of I love her. I'm terrified of her, everything she puts herself into, because it's like, girl, we could be in deep trouble any second now. She literally does not care. She literally will walk into your office, pull out files, and act like she's supposed to be there. Girl, you are not some secretary. You can't be. You have to sneak a little, at least a little. Try to sneak just a little, just a little. She just would literally just walk into any place and just do what she wants as she may, and just acts like KB, her mom, aren't up her ass trying to chase her around. This is it's a lot. You and KB, cute for the moment, cute for the summer. I don't think it's serious though, and I think you know that, Pulang. Deep down, you know you guys won't be that serious. Maybe let's tell KB that before he disintegrates into nothingness, because that's what it looks like it's going. That's what it looked like it's going from here. So, the restraining order from your sister. Sorry. You were kind of going a little harsh on her. Maybe you should have rose up a little bit. Maybe the restraining order would have happened. I was kind of mad at Pulang for not telling her parents, as because we kept getting closer to the end of the season. I'm like, okay, we're getting closer to finding out that Fix may be her sister. Why not just tell the parents? Because I was so sick and tired of her mom riding her ass every fucking time. Where are you at? What are you doing? I get it, you're a concerned parent. I know she couldn't tell her at the moment. I just wanted her to tell her, though, so her mom could... Because it was like... Yes, yeah. Other than that, she is a strong fighter. I love her. She's always putting herself in the most dangerous situations. Maybe less of this season 2. I need a break. Okay? I need you alive and well and in good spirit. And I also don't need you putting yourself in serious situations where the restraining order could be prison time. Please, for me. Other than that, I like playing, her and KB should be no more. Her and Wade shouldn't really be anything neither. I wish she would get therapy first before anything starts. I wish all of these characters would get therapy first before any relationship, but it seems like that's not the path of Blood and Water. Seems like that's not the path they're taking. So, if I have to pick or choose, I pick her and Wade. I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere. They may just stay friends. So if not that, then she should just be single or bring in someone completely new. Those are my thoughts though on Blood and Water. That's a quick recap on all the characters of season 1. I have enjoyed this show. I don't want to talk about it too much because I still am watching seasons 2 and 3, and I think my next video will be about seasons 2 and 3. I think I'm going to finish those seasons, and I'm going to do those together, and then I'm going to watch season 4 and upload season 4 by itself when it comes out, because that's going to come out really soon. So it's really going to be like doorstep videos. Can't wait. Love the show. Netflix did one thing correct. They did one thing correct. I'm actually intrigued. I'm actually paying attention, actually wanting to binge a show. I haven't really wanted to binge a show. Last time I wanted to actually really binge a show was Grey's Anatomy, and that was like a minute ago. I know I have a hard time with TV nowadays. I really don't really watch much of it, but I really love this show. I love the costume. I love the hair and makeup. Best hair, Zama first, Pulang, and then Fakile. I don't know if Fakile's wearing her natural or if she's wearing a wig. I'm not gonna knock her if she's wearing a wig. I used to wear wigs, baby girl, it's fine. But I like it how her wigs differ and they change. They don't stay the same. She does different styles and different like textures, and like one day it's straight, next day it's frizzy. Like I love the styles that they put their hairs through. It's literally the realistic thing ever, because us black girls, I know we change our hair like almost it's literally a like daily experience. Daily, I'm telling you. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Netflix Blood and Water. If you haven't watched the show, you should definitely watch it, but I'm pretty sure you guys already have. I'm just late. I'm here now though, and I'm here to stay. So thank you to South Africa for that. And let's keep renewing, because I want to keep seeing more. I don't know how further down it's going to keep going, but let's go, because I like drama and mess, so why not? Those are all my thoughts. I have to wind my night down because I have work in the morning, so I have to go. I don't really have any socials up at the moment. You can follow my TikTok. That's pretty much about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.